Let's start with the depth map. This is a black and white image that conveys information about the distance between objects. That is, the closer an object is, the whiter it's, the farther away it's, the blacker it's. If you don't understand, listen again. We've got this sorted out, but where do we get this map from? There is a plugin that makes this map itself. You can just put off your long-awaited purchase of, say, a wooden elephant on Amazon, and buy this plugin. It costs even less than elephant, a savings. After a successful purchase, place in the right folder and go into the program. Here you are greeted by an obscure interface, so if you wanna understand it, follow the link in the description to the best After Effects quiz. This plugin doesn't always work correctly, so things may not turn out as perfectly as you wanted, but there is a good way to fix it. This a good source where all the details will be clearly displayed. For example, the elephant is displayed well, so take an example from it. Once you have the source in your hands, put it into a program. Preferably it should be After Effects. If you have forgotten it, you need to do it. Now be very careful. I learned this secret from Julius Caesar. Back then he was a blogger. See, proofs. Duplicate your footage, find the depth scanner plugin and apply it to your footage. Now you have this depth map. You can customize it, but be careful or you might. Now you have this depth map. To make it easier to process, I recommend rendering it so that you don't have. But it's not all. You can use camera lens blur for blurring, which is already in the program. But only professionals are here, which means you have to buy plugins for $1. So find the FL Depth of Field plugin and buy it. Success! Add an adjustment layer and apply FL Depth of Field to it. Buy. Now the adjustment needs to be made. Depth layer, choose here the layer with the depth map. The radius is responsible for the degree of blurring. The focal point determines where the sharp image will be located. To simplify the process of finding the right value, just click on this crosshair and click on the object. Done. And if you thought that was it, you were fooling yourself. The plugin costs money, which means it can do a lot more than... yeah. If you choose iris instead of normal blur, you can play with the shape of the blur. Usually circle, and it's boring, so set the rounded faces values to 0, now that's better. To make it even better, change the settings to 0.8, go back to the normal blur mode. It looks great. You can basically make a square by changing this value to 4. Here is such a life situation: you didn't buy an elephant, but made bouquet.